I saw they've increased it to like 46 before.
So we can still get drafted?
If they wanted to.
Oh no, I'm flat-footed.
Me too. I'm pregnant.
Is it true? Like when you're flat-footed, you can't go? I feel like they don't care about that.
That might have been the case because I'm flat-footed too.
I'm legit flat-footed. I ain't got no arch. Y'all can't put me out in battle.
Wouldn't be able to make it. I'll be a chef. I'm gonna be a chef.
already-
My feet hurt.
I'm already handicapped.
What's wrong?
Why I can't see? I need glasses.
They can buy LASIK.
Oh,
No problem.
What, the government will pay for it?
They give you a
I might
charger.
go to-
They're gonna give you a Dodge Charger and LASIK surgery.
That is the,
And
that's the sign-on bonus.
They'll fund your wedding.
That is the sign-on bonus. That's the sign-on bonus.
Because as soon as somebody get in the military, they get married.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
More money.
And then divorced.
Oh, all right. Start the pod. And we're back. This is the Soundboard Podcast, episode 29. And you already know, this is Coop.
This is Don Tizzle.
What's up with it? It's your boy JJ.
Boy, pick your voice back up.
Okay, I'm trying to be a little Barry
It's
White.
your boy. It's your boy, JJ.
It's your boy. It's your boy.
How hard was it for you to drop your voice to my voice?
Don't do that. 'Cause I'm gonna be honest, bro. I've always been like insecure about my voice
What about it?
because I've never had I don't have a deep voice.
Me neither.
And you know what used to be embarrassing when I would call girls on the phone? I would hear their mom in the background like, "There's some girl on the phone." But that was like pre-puberty.
I feel like that happened to everybody, bro.
Yeah.
There's some little girl on the phone, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm a guy.
I'm a whole man.
I'm trying to kiss your daughter.
and other things.
Whoa, we were kids.
I didn't know you were. I'm insecure about my voice at times.
Yeah, bro.
Really?
I'm insecure about my voice.
Maybe not insecure about it, but I don't necessarily like to hear it sometimes. Is that insecure?
It's because you perceive your voice a different way when you
Yeah,
hear
that's
it.
what it is. It's like
Right.
I hear it differently in my head.
You probably hear whose voice do you hear when you talk? Like you think you sound like somebody else, but you really
But
sound.
you really, yeah, bro. It's Jay Swab.
His alter ego.
It's all ego.
But you really be like this. Hey, this is JJ.
Hey, you guys.
So bro, I hear it differently in my head.
So for me, I just feel like I hear like squeaky, like, cause my voice is weird.
Like screech.
Yeah, like my voice weird, bro. It ain't like super high as it used to be, but it's also not super deep.
You have a good voice.
You have a good voice.
Bro, I hate it. There'll be times I don't even go back and listen to the episode
Because you only hear yourself.
because I hate listening to myself.
That sucks. Sucks to suck. But what's been going on with y'all, man?
Man, I have been venue searching, and y'all know what I realized?
What?
Well, venue for the wedding. Y'all know what I realized?
What?
I think we're gonna do this wedding in the metaverse.
We about to, but then I gotta buy some Oculus. That's expensive.
That's cool.
Hey, we can send the invite. you ain't gotta accept. Bro, these venues be out of line.
Yes, bro. What you think? What
The
you
video
thought?
probably costing the metaverse too.
Right. They
Nah.
were building, bro. They building whole houses and real estate in the
Yeah.
metaverse. You think it's
That's
gonna
where
be?
I'm gonna
It's
purchase
probably
my first home too.
It's,
At this rate,
JJ about to be at his house.
He's gonna be outside with an Oculus on, talking about you at home.
at this rate, bro, wedding and home purchased in the metaverse.
Yes, bro. It's getting tough out here.
Yeah, man. So that's really like the weekends, the week been strictly like venue searching.
Have y'all made any ground?
Yeah, we made a lot of ground, but it's just trying to figure out that last little piece.
Okay.
Hopefully, we'll have something solidified soon. But it's just a whole process, bro.
Yeah.
I know I heard people tell me before I started the wedding planning process, like finding the venue was like the biggest.
It's the biggest thing
The biggest stressor.
because that'll let you know what date the wedding can be on.
It's just such a great, like a overcharged business, bro.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
It makes you want to get in the business, bro, because they be charging you thousands of dollars for just a room
Yep.
and some bare tables.
Yup.
Yes.
I think everybody that gets married is like, you know what? I can do this. I can buy a venue and
Right.
But nobody does doing it.
Yeah, bro. So that's been the majority of my update.
Have y'all locked in on a venue or no?
We have a leading venue, but we haven't locked in yet. So we're trying to solidify that
Y'all doing outside or inside?
inside.
Safe.
Yeah.
I like that.
Y'all should be good.
Especially because we trying to keep it in Texas.
And you know, JJ allergies be acting
Bro,
up.
I'd be
that
upset.
boy be out there. They be like, "Oh my God, JJ crying." No, it's not. It's his allergies.
Number one, just
Allergies.
sneezing, bro. Can't breathe.
It's his allergies.
You got EpiPen on deck.
I got one on deck. It's gonna be in the inside pocket.
He's so
Okay.
stupid. He's so stupid,
What's been up with you, D?
bro. Same thing, man. I am. Let me just tell y'all. This week I reached total. I'm over this wedding.
Don't say that.
No. Me and my baby,
Yeah, you
we
said
good.
Same thing, but I'm not over it.
No. We're good.
Yeah,
It's the planning the wedding part of it, bro.
Yeah.
So I've been stressed all week because Olivia chose the most craziest colors for this wedding. Like mauve, champagne pink, sage, and olive. First of all, what is mauve?
I don't know.
Salmon.
It sounds expensive.
It is expensive.
the same
And
color
so,
as salmon.
but so I think for her, and don't get me wrong, the colors are beautiful. The colors together are beautiful. But it's super easy for women to find clothes in that color. It's super difficult for men to find clothes in that color. So I've been stressing, bro, the whole week looking for y'all's groomsmen suits.
You already got your suit?
Nah, we ain't even got to me yet.
We gotta
I
get to
might.
you. We gotta get to you
I
first.
might
You
walk
first.
down the aisle in just some drawers and the wife beater at this rate because I ain't got it. But at least I have y'all. I found y'all's. Y'all found y'all suits, and so I felt relieved, bro. Like it just the fact that one thing was like off the checklist because I legit been up. I was waking up in the middle of the night suit shopping.
Yeah.
Like just suit
Yeah,
shopping,
it's a
bro.
process.
And the weird part is like when you go to these little websites, you don't be knowing. You will see pictures, the same picture on some of these other websites, bro, and you be like, I don't know, bro. Like y'all trying to give me
The
like
colors look off and stuff.
the colors look off. You like the quality, the fabric may not be what it is. So your boy been out here stressing about the wedding.
Really
Really?
be like me, bro. Go to K&G's. Take care of your boy.
Nah, I found it. Y'all about to be sharp. Y'all boys about to be sharp. Y'all
I
about to be
still
sharp
be
as a
wearing
tack.
that tux from Coop.
Me
wedding.
too.
Oh, y'all bought them.
We bought them. $100.
Yes, bro.
You guys are gonna be ridden with me. It's gonna be ridden, and I might throw some on there for y'all.
No, don't worry about it.
But yeah, bro, I think that's the biggest thing, bro. And I be telling people, everybody I talk to, I be like, look, let me tell y'all, if you even thinking about getting married one day, just start saving now.
Oh yeah.
Like, just legit start saving now because it is always going to run you more than you think about it.
It adds up.
Like, bro, me and Olivia didn't even think about the fact that we needed transportation from the venue.
Oh, like when you leave?
Yes, as it stands right now, we was gonna be walking back to the hotel on foot. Y'all was gonna see us out.
Baby, you want to drive or I'm driving?
Oh yeah, because of the location, you can't Uber.
Because the location we can't Uber, bro. So
That's-
even just trying to find somebody,
Did they offer you that luxury vehicle package?
bro. We don't even got that.
They put that on the end of one of the venues. I said, but how much? Nah, we good.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't know nobody with no Lincoln Town car. We just need we just need him to drive us around the block so we can get in my Nissan. We just gotta pull off in style. We ain't gotta actually drive.
No, you gotta get a Lambo, bro.
Boy, I
Peel
could
off.
rent a Tessie, and then we get in the Tesla.
I like it.
That's too
Get your
bougie.
little Rolls Royce, little Bentley.
I might know a guy.
Like for a Tesla?
I'm lying.
Oh, I know somebody with a Tesla.
See, do it. That's what I did. I did my cousin's Porsche.
I wonder if he'll let me drive it around the block.
How much would you pay for it?
I would ask him if he do it for free.
Black folk.
Yeah.
So I
You
seen
get a new job, but you still got that broke mentality.
No, bro. So this the thing. It could be like a gift.
It could.
It could be like a gift.
Are they invited to the wedding?
Hope he does listen to this podcast. we're at, bro. I'm also at the point where I'm like wanting people not to come
Because of the expense.
because of the expense, bro.
Yeah,
Like
it
we
adds
are capped.
I love that once people have their wedding, they
Oh, I get it.
understand.
Let me tell y'all,
They
y'all
get it.
if y'all ain't talked to me in about 3 months, y'all ain't gotta invite me to y'all wedding. Don't feel bad. Do not feel bad.
No hard feelings.
It will be no hard
I get
feelings. In the past, like I would see people get married, and I'd be like, "Dang, I thought we was cool."
Yeah.
Like, dang,
Nah, it
and
had
I'm not
nothing to
invited
do
to
with
their
that.
wedding. But now I get it. Like, you ain't got to invite me, baby. I feel
We
you.
homies.
Yeah.
But weddings cost.
They cost, bro, and
Yeah.
like per person. Like,
Yeah.
y'all was about to be eating some cheeses at first.
Cheez-Its?
Yes, as the entree, because I
Y'all
saw
think
some
I'll
of
be
them.
in the kitchen and at his own wedding trying to put those snacks.
Y'all was about to be eating
Hey.
what black girls be making fettuccine alfredo. Y'all was about to be eating some fettuccine alfredo and some Texas garlic bread.
That cheeses is the new charcuterie board.
That's a charcuterie.
We do have a charcuterie board
That's what's up.
because we're bougie.
I like it.
So there's gonna be a point. Y'all know, I told y'all it's the Rock Nation brunch.
Yeah.
So it's gonna have like a champagne wall, and then we
Yeah.
having like a little happy hour. It's gonna be a little charcuterie. I can't even say it.
You sound like you from Baltimore.
Tuesday.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie board, all that. Yeah, we doing all that.
That's what's up.
That's
Oh
what's
yeah,
up.
bro. That's my daily. I only get on here to talk about my frustrations with the wedding,
Yeah.
so I probably don't have nothing else to say for the rest of this.
It's gonna be so worth it once the wedding. That's what
That's
makes
what
the
I'm
wedding
saying.
special.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
All that stress builds up and then you get a release.
So you know what's so funny? I've heard it a couple things. I've heard some people say, you spend the whole wedding like meeting people, shaking hands, kissing babies, that you too tired to release that night.
Oh, not
Was that not your experience?
my experience was different. I mean, it was similar but different. Kiana had a little bit too much fun at the wedding.
Drunk.
So she was asleep, and I was downstairs with everybody having fun.
And she passed out.
She was passed out, man. She had a good time. She enjoyed herself.
She enjoyed the
Good.
wedding.
She enjoyed the wedding.
Did you enjoy yourself later?
What are you asking me right now? Hold on, bro. Hold on.
What?
man.
While she was awake.
No, I'm done. I'm trying to get you in trouble on the pod.
All right, guys. Next subject.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad y'all are enjoying y'all's life.
Who said we was enjoying it?
I'm
enjoying
glad y'all are living life. Like how y'all living is dope, man. You know, I'm just still being a dad. I'm at home chilling.
Cool. What is life?
You know
like
what?
For you?
I didn't even go out on my dad's day.
I was gonna say you stepped out the last Friday.
Yeah, because you
I
sure
gave
didn't
up.
call me.
I gave up. This Friday, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay at home.
You only get 1 day of freedom, Coop, and you decided to stay
I want
in.
to hang out with Casey, man. I'm done fighting it. I'm a dad, man. Like
You don't want to hang out with us? You don't love us anymore?
I do, but I just wanted to chill with Casey. So I was just
This
chilling
boy
with her.
love his kid more than
Oh
us.
my god,
That's good, bro.
I'm sick.
I know it's great.
I was thinking the other day, bro. I haven't been out in a minute.
Yeah.
Like to get active, to go out. Like I ain't been to no happy hour. I
Nothing.
ain't stepped on the scene. It's just
Let me know on Friday. We can go to dinner.
What is that? Is there still a
We
scene?
can hit at Chili's.
Not Chili's.
Applebee's.
want to hear Applebee's?
Oh, God.
If y'all really want to ball out, you know my spot.
What?
Cheddar's.
Boy,
Coop over here. Coop, you sound like a 40-year-old black
Hey,
woman who's
man.
established.
I'm almost there.
They love
transitioning.
Wait. Clarity. Nah, bro. Yeah, maybe we should put something on the calendar. I feel
let me
like
know Friday.
we grown now.
Send me a
You
Google
got,
invite.
you got to start putting stuff on the calendar,
I
bro.
gotta check our emails.
Oh yeah, Judge just sent us a Google invite, and I ain't get it.
No, you got it.
I still don't have it.
Yeah, you got it. I'll show you later. But anyways, that's all I've been doing, and I've been watching a lot of TV. I've been watching a lot of documentaries lately. Have you heard of Inventing Anna?
Is that the one where
It's
the girl?
it's trending, right?
That's the one where the girl like creates a fake life for
Probably
herself.
because it's trending because of me. I was watching it first. I was watching it before it was trending.
I think I've seen it. On
So
Netflix.
she's a fake. She's a Russian immigrant, but she poses as a German heiress in New York City,
wow.
and she gets a $40 million loan, and she's broke.
What?
They would never have let
Gotta
that
watch
loan go through if she was black.
You hear me?
Never. Full background check. They saw it on there for occupation. She put princess. And they said, approved.
Yeah, I was watching that. I would suggest that. And I've been watching Kanye's doc.
Genius.
Yes. Genius. But it was dope, bro. It just really took me back, bro. Took me back to that time. I remember being like 8th grade, freshman year in high school, listening to all these songs. My introduction to Kanye, and I just thought it was dope. Did y'all get a chance to watch it?
We did.
Yes, sir.
Actually, because of your recommendation, you hit us up and told us we should watch it.
Yeah.
And because I had seen it. I ain't gonna lie. I had seen it. And I had even heard people talking about it.
Uh-huh.
But I wasn't gonna watch it until you was like, bro, have y'all seen that that Genius doc?
Yeah.
And I was like, let me go see what it's talking about.
It was good, bro.
It actually surprisingly was really, really good.
Yeah.
It restored my faith in Kanye.
I wouldn't.
Bro, you have to. So
I missed the old Kanye.
I
though.
learned a lot watching the documentary.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff I already knew, but I learned a lot. And there's a lot of takeaways that I took from the doc.
Were you a big Kanye fan before?
Huge. I was
Oh,
a huge,
so you college dropout.
I was a huge Kanye fan up until Yeezus. And then after
Yes.
Yeezus, I kind of fell off.
So I fell off after my Twisted Dark Fantasy.
That's
Nah, my Twisted
that's
Dark
favorite
Fantasy
album.
was
I'm
actually
saying that was the
good.
last. That was the last album that I
That
listened to.
you.
that I
Oh,
really
okay.
listened
So you
to.
didn't listen to 808s and Heartbreaks.
That was after.
Yeah.
Okay, 808 and Heartbreaks. And then I fell off.
Kanye we've seen him through a lot of different versions of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm thinking about it, because you had college dropout, late registration, right?
Graduation.
Graduation.
Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Then that was the whole
808s.
808s, Dark Twisted Fantasy.
And then it went to Yeezus.
Once he went to
I guess I fell off the
Yeezus,
same time as you did.
Yeah.
once he went to Yeezus, where was the album with him and Hove? That was
Watch the
between.
Throne.
Watch.
That was after 808.
Yeah.
That was before
That was-
Yeezus.
That actually was one of my favorite albums.
Oh yeah.
Prepare to watch the throne. That was it.
Yeah. But I learned a lot from it. So I just wanted to share a couple of my takeaways.
Oh,
what's
look at the content. You see the content? I bet not heard y'all ever. I bet y'all heard y'all ever say we don't have content.
That's how pastors be talking. I was at the grocery store the other day and
And then, as I turned the aisle, I seen the turnip, and that just made me think there's some areas in my life where I need to turn up. You've been playing small, but you need to turn up. You need to go big, and you need to turn up.
Sometimes it's when it's unexpected.
You need to turn up.
I turned down that aisle. What's wrong with y'all?
oh Lord.
You need to turn up. What is a turn up?
My stomach, bro.
What is
Calm
a turnip?
down, bro? Everybody relax. I don't know.
I don't know the
It's a
turnip is.
vegetable?
Yeah.
It's a vegetable, but they said they had asked these kids.
All I do is turn up, boy.
They had asked these kids if they could identify these vegetables, and the kids didn't know what the vegetables was.
I don't know if I would know either.
I don't know what a turnip is. I'm sorry, cool. Content. Take us back to the content. What you
I thought
got?
they trying to prepare his sermon.
Right. So there's a bunch of takeaways from the show.
I know what this is. I'm sorry.
It looks like an onion, right? Yeah.
It's a little small. Yeah.
It's a turnip.
Okay. So I had a bunch of takeaways from the show, and I want to share it with y'all.
What you come on, Coop? Hit us with something.
One.
First point.
Yeah, okay, but we be trying.
Point number one. I like that Kanye went out of his way to find his competition. You have to recognize your competition. So like when he was at one of the interviews, he was in the studio with Just Blaze. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's like my friend, but that's also my arch enemy."
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I found him. He pushes me to work harder.
Right.
And that's even like when he was rapping. He was like, "Lock yourself in a room making 3 beats a day for 5 beats a day for 3 summers. I deserve to do these numbers."
Right.
And he was like, if I was back in my Chicago mindset, then I would only be making 1 beat
Right.
and be happy
And
with
we'll
it.
sit around and
But
talk
now
about it.
I'm competing with him. I'm making 5 beats a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was one takeaway I had.
Why you think I tried to start this pod so I can be in competition with you?
You trying to compete with me? I didn't see it that way. I didn't see the competition.
Where is it? Turn up.
Another thing, another take on that is that he knew his competition because they were like, one of the guys, Big Face, he was like, "You're the best rapping producer, bro. You're the number one best rapping producer." And Ye had to tell him, "Hey, I'm not in competition with rapping producers. When I'm rapping, my opponent is rappers."
Right.
So he's like, "I'm in competition with Jay-Z, Cameron,
Right.
DMX at that point."
Yeah, he said he couldn't be. I could be the 50th rapper, but as long as I'm in the list of rappers, not rapping producers.
Yeah. So make sure you know who your competition is, basically. Another thing is he went where he had to go to get where he wanted to be. Mm-hmm. So
Wait, say that again.
he went where he had to go to get where he wanted to be. So he says in the doc, he says, "I would love it if I could have stayed in Chicago,
Right.
and just made it here, but I knew I had to go to New York." Did y'all have any takeaways?
I did, bro. I did. And some of them are just mirroring what you said. Like, one of mine was the fact that, one of them was always document the process, even if, because there's beauty in the journey.
Right.
So, like, Kanye West was documenting, had a whole documentary, had somebody following him with a camera when he basically was nobody.
Right.
Like, when he was still,
He wasn't Kanye yet.
He wasn't Kanye yet.
Right.
And he still was like, it doesn't matter. I know where I'm going to end up. And so this is going to be worth some one day. So I need to
Right.
document this process.
Right.
So I thought that was good. And then the second thing I thought was good, bro, was just the fact that he was so adamant about being a rapper.
Yeah.
Even when everybody else was like, "Oh, you're a producer,"
stick to
or like,
producing.
"You should stick to producing." And we even see how Rockefeller tried to play him and they signed him as a rapper. But low key was just wanting him to just be a producer. Had him working on other people's projects.
That's another one of my points I was going to say is he set himself up to win.
Right.
So he says, there's no way I can win. Even if I fail, I'm set up. I'm still going to be able to feed my family regardless.
Yeah, he wasn't worried about it.
He wasn't worried about it because he said, I'm making these beats for myself, but I sell them so I can maintain until I can get on, basically.
Exactly. That's good, bro. I just think it was dope, the fact that because I think a lot of times, bro, people want to tell you what you're good at, and they just want you to stick in the place that makes them comfortable.
It benefits them.
It benefits them.
Right.
So like you may be at a job and your boss may see potential in you, but they may be like, but I want you to stay in this position.
Right.
Because I like you in that position because it benefits me.
Right.
And it just was really dope that he was like, I don't really care what benefits y'all. I'm a rapper and I'm going to rap.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Yes, I produce, but I want to be a rapper. And so no matter how much y'all want me to stay in this particular place, stay in this particular box, I'm still gonna do what I know I've been called to do and what I want to do.
Yeah.
And so I just thought that was just a gem for people just to know it don't really necessarily matter what other people are saying. It's all about, what you feel and going after that.
Yeah.
I think that's huge. I did not. I was a Kanye fan, but not a true fan, like not a fanatic, right? Like I listened to the music, but I had never seen any interviews or visual on Kanye before the documentary.
Right.
That's my first time really seeing him seeing him as him.
Did it
Like, seeing him
change
as
your
element.
view of him?
A little bit. It changed my view, but it also made me, I guess, see him for who he is more so. Like I feel like Kanye has a lot of antics.
Yeah.
And so the video kind of showcases his personality.
He's always been like that.
Yeah.
Like this new thing, like him going crazy and talking crazy. It's not new.
It's not
It's
new.
always been
It's
him.
just he's so big now, it's publicized.
right. We
Right,
just
right.
never seen it.
Yeah, and his exposure is a lot different now. But for me, it was one of the things I took away was that if you don't respect you, then no one will respect you. Right,
He
like-
definitely demanded respect.
Kanye made the world respect him. So even when he was going through Rock Nation, bro, he was getting played. They were trying to play him.
Yeah.
But he's like, the world is going to respect me. His self-confidence was unmatched, bro.
Yeah.
Unmatched.
Definitely.
So it's like, no matter what people said about him, no matter what people thought about him, he still did what he had to do and had made the world like respect him, bro.
Right.
Yep.
Right. No, that was good. I also think it was dope that what's the guy's name? The cameraman Cootie.
Cootie, yeah.
I thought it was dope that for Cootie that he put his career on the side. I mean, to the side because he saw something in Kanye West.
Yep.
And I just think that's super big because I think a lot of people, and you know what I'm saying, if this hurt, it just hurt. I heard dog will holler. All right. Some people out here trying to be number one when you really need to be a number two man.
That's not where you're supposed to be.
That's not where you're supposed to be. And I think we have just created this idea that like the only person that matters is the person that's in the front.
Right.
The person that's in the limelight.
Right.
And that's not the case. And so it was just dope that Cootie was like, you know what? I know I've been out here doing this comedy thing, but bro, I see something in you.
Right.
And I'm willing to not do the comedy thing because I see something in you.
Yeah.
I just think a lot of people, it was just big that somebody was kind of selfless enough or believed in somebody so much to do that. Because I think we don't see that enough today. Everybody want to be the number one person. Yep. Everybody want to be an entrepreneur. Don't nobody want to be a worker. You know what I'm saying? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Right. There's nothing wrong with being the number two person. So it was just dope to me that he did that.
First off, that's crazy. To even just have the thought process, I'm going to leave whatever it is I'm doing and go follow this man around.
Would you not follow me, JJ?
Absolutely not.
You're inconsistent. You're moody. I would definitely not follow you around.
Follow Dante to his job is 9 to 5 every week. Like, Dante, what are you doing?
And then second, like, I don't even know.
Wait, you wouldn't follow me for real?
No. I wouldn't quit my job to follow you now.
So it could be like a weekend thing.
Yeah, it could be like
watch Netflix on the weekend. Do your karate class.
Follow you through your first hobby. It could be. But the second thing was that, bro. Like even you said number two, but I mean maybe it's a matter of perspective because the dude Cootie wasn't trying to be a rapper, but he was number one in. I would say he was number one in his film.
He became
right? So
became like, that.
Even from that, right? Like embracing who you are. Like even Kanye documentary, The Journey was authentically Kanye throughout the whole documentary.
Right.
Like he wasn't trying to change himself to be nobody else. He's like, the world gonna have to respect me for me. And even so, like whatever it is that you're doing, not tailoring it for clout or for status or for whatever it is. So Cootie could have been like, bro, the film, the photography, that's me. Because even when he told his story at the in part of the documentary, he was like, it's been in my family. You know, so he's like, I had to realize like this is something that's just been ingrained in me, and it's always been me. And he took ownership of that. And now we got this documentary.
That's dope. It's kind of crazy that I was telling my homeboy the other day. He young, he ain't our age, all right. But he came to me and said he want to be a rapper. And normally somebody would spit something. Normally somebody would say that, I'd be like, "You sure you don't want no job, like a regular job?"
Right.
But instead, I said, you know what, bro, go do it. And he was like, for real? I was like, bro, go do it. And here is why. It might not be rap, but it may be. You never know where something may take you by you trying it out.
Yeah.
So with Cootie would have never met Kanye West had he not did stand-up comedy.
Right.
The guy saw him doing stand-up comedy and said, hey, I want you to host my music show in Chicago. Channel Zero. He starts hosting Channel Zero, starts going around doing these interviews. While he's doing interviews, he meets Kanye West, ends up following Kanye West, documenting his journey, then goes from Kanye West to producing, like you said, videos for all these hip hop artists. And you never know where trying something may take you. So just try, bro. Kanye probably never went into producing beats and stuff to be a rapper. Like, oh, I just have an interest in just making beats. That making beats led to him being a rapper, which led to him being a fashion designer, which led to him being a billionaire. Right. So when we think about this idea, like, bro, sometimes it ain't necessarily about the thing; it's about trying new things to end up, and you never know where you may end up.
Come on, turn up.
Turn up.
That's good. And then the last thing I want to the last gem that I picked up that I didn't even realize until I was talking to my dad after. His mom Donda said on there,
She was big throughout the whole documentary.
man, great.
Kanye.
Ooh, I just love that
She
Kanye.
instilled
I just love that Kanye.
She instilled a delusional confidence in him that really propelled him to greatness. In
That
my
must be
eyes.
like an only child thing.
Was it delusional though? Because
I mean,
Can you see greatness in your children?
yeah, sure, everybody does.
Do you see greatness in Casey?
Yeah, absolutely.
She don't do nothing yet but eat and go to the bathroom.
I just know.
She came from my seed.
you don't see greatness
Yeah,
until it's
nothing to do
already
with me.
great.
No, not that. But I mean, it's like.
If you look at a baby, you just see so much you see endless potential in a child.
Okay, I see that. I see
She
what you're
can,
saying.
I have no idea what she's gonna be in like, but she has endless potential. Who knows what she's gonna grow to be?
And she gonna take care of her uncle too.
We'll see
Thank
about
you,
that.
Casey.
We'll see. But she said something very deep, and I could not understand it when I was watching it. Did y'all catch what
what's
she
that?
said?
About the giant.
About the giant. She said a giant looks in the mirror and sees nothing. Did y'all understand what she was saying?
I didn't get that.
Did you catch it after she
Nah.
tried to explain it?
How is look in the mirror and not see
Bruh,
nothing?
this is why it's important to talk to your parents. My dad brought it up, and I was like, yeah, but I wasn't going to say I didn't.
You be like, yeah, that was deep.
That was deep.
Right.
Even when you watch it, yeah, I don't think Ye understood what you were saying. Because you just like started
Even not
shaking.
to say right.
If we look at a giant, we see a giant.
Right.
When a giant looks in the mirror, he sees nothing. He sees himself. Dante, you're a giant.
He doesn't see himself as a giant.
He doesn't see himself as a giant. I'm surrounded by giants.
Everybody can see it, but you.
you.
That's a bar. No, that's that's a bar, bro.
I did
Yeah,
not
I didn't see it
understand
like
that.
Because every but we
In my head, I fake made it
It's like,
seem
oh,
like
she
I knew
deep.
what
She
it was.
She
Oh yeah, he a giant because he's real big. They ain't got mirrors that big.
facts.
All you see is sky.
I see opportunity, endless potential. Yeah. I feel you, Miss Donda.
But I thought it was so deep because we just talked about that last episode. How you said that people say they see greatness in you,
right, and
but
you,
you don't
know,
see it in
most
yourself.
times you don't. See
You
it
are a
yourself.
giant.
Woo! Dang.
JJ, you are a giant.
Matter of fact,
He affirmed us.
matter of fact,
Coop, you're a
matter
giant.
of fact, I will quit my job to follow you.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Bro, she was dropping major gems because the other thing she said is a giant can be on the ground and in the clouds at the same time.
Yep.
And I was like, what that mean? That Miss Donda? What that mean? But I took it as like you could be here, but your mind could also be like
You're grounded. You're
you're
humble.
grounded, but you're also like endless potential.
Right.
What if she didn't mean none of this?
It don't
what if
matter.
she was just
That's the point of
what
art.
if she was just saying something?
It's left up for interpretation.
Interpretation. You take from art what you need.
Nah, bro. I just thought it was so what would you rate that documentary?
how
Because
many?
right now it's this is the
episodes?
first and the second one are out. The third one comes out this upcoming week because
Tuesday or Wednesday.
yeah, it releases every week. So out of 5 stars, what would you rate it?
That's a 5 for me.
It's a 5 for you, JJ. What would you rate it?
4.
Why 4?
Cause I'm not gonna give it a 5 yet.
People just be rating stuff because you don't want to give it the highest because it can always be better.
Yeah,
I
you
had
got-
no complaints. That's why I give it a 5.
I didn't have no complaints either, but it's not finished yet.
Everybody has different grading scales. They're fine.
Yeah.
I would give it a 5. And the only reason I would give it a 5, bro, is because I think that with art like that, you want to see somebody in a different way.
Yeah.
And I think this reshaped how I felt about Kanye West.
Yeah.
And it just really made me appreciate him as an artist, as a businessman, because I'm just like, bro, this man been in this grind for a minute.
Right.
And even after people doubted him,
Yeah.
he's
Yep.
still seen it through. So
Yep.
if you have not watched it, I would say go and watch
It's
it.
crazy that documentary has been 20 plus years in the making.
Yeah.
And then it was super dope just to see other artists on there.
Yeah.
Like
Ludacris.
Mace,
Luda, but really
Puff.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
That slow jams, bro.
Yeah. That was amazing. That was amazing.
That boy was in the booth. A little Anita. Whenever he's at this party, I'm high.
But it also showed Kanye, bro, is a musical genius.
He is.
Yeah.
Like,
But you see, this is why I have a mixed feelings toward Kanye. Kanye has always pushed the envelope.
He has.
He wants things to grow. In order to make it grow, you have to push it. And sometimes you push it in the wrong direction.
Sometimes you just gotta push. You got to
He's
push.
pushing.
Y'all
So it's
be
like,
watching
I
mine.
appreciate it. No, we don't. I appreciate it, but sometimes it's just a little wild. But I just let them cook.
Can I get my morning joke off?
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
You got to push. You got to push. You got to push it till you get it right. Y'all don't even know what episode
I don't
that
know what
was.
you're talking about, bro.
There's an episode.
We need a
where,
live studio audience.
There's an episode where Gina's performing and Martin's like her manager, and he's like, "You're not doing it right, Gina. You need to go. You got to push." I'm gonna find a YouTube video and show y'all.
I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it? Yeah. So, guys, in other news, I am conflicted,
What's up?
bro. It's getting real out here in these streets, bro. It's getting real out here in these streets.
It's been real. Been
and I
real.
feel like I'm the only person from Oak Cliff who ain't got the heat on them.
Don't.
And I want
Now
the
you-
heat.
Now you
Talking about the
exposed.
burner.
I want the heat.
You can't fight everybody, huh?
Bro, it's some people you gotta just take out the other way. All right. So, bro, this is the thing, and I've been battling with this for a while now. But this idea that I want a gun.
Okay.
I've been battling with this idea that I want a gun.
What's
And
stop? So first, my first question is, what's holding you back
well,
from
so
actually doing it?
So one, Olivia's not really a fan of guns like that, and two, a part of me wants it, but a part of me is also kind of fearful about it. So like, I was talking to my mentor Jerry, and I was like, "Yeah, bro, I want a gun." I was like, "It's getting crazy out here. I want to keep the little heat on, a little under the seat."
Oh, you want to have it on you?
Yeah, I
You
want.
say you trying to have that burner, bro.
And he was like, "You're a black man in America." He was like, "You're a black man in America. You don't need a gun." And I was like, "I'm a black man in America. I need a gun."
Right.
And he was like, "Well, have you ever thought about what's going to happen if you're pulled over by the cops?" And it instantly made me think of Philando Castillo. He had a gun on him. Told them that he had a gun, a legal weapon, and still was killed.
Yeah.
But then you don't have one, still is killed. So it's
Right.
like
Catch
you
22.
it's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. So like what do you do? Is that something I feel like as black men we all battle with this,
Yeah,
except for the
yeah.
ones who already got it. But like is that
Legally
something,
and illegally.
hold on. So I was reading up on guns.
Yeah.
Let me give y'all stats.
Okay.
Because some of y'all like stats.
Put the numbers out there.
Did y'all know I'm a statistician? All right, so Philip Smith, the president of the National African American Gun Association. I didn't even know we had our own.
Philip Smith, our president.
He said that they seen a massive influx of members in two waves. Once in 2016. What happened in 2016?
Trump.
Yep. After Donald Trump was elected, people said, "Let me go get that heat." And then the second was during the racial injustice protests.
like-
George Floyd and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And so it said, bro, and this was a stat. It said the highest overall firearm sales increase comes from black men and women who showed a 58.2 increase in purchases during the first 6 months of 2020 versus the same period in 2019.
Okay.
Bro, it also said the majority of gun owners are white men, but in 2017, survey by the Pew Research Center said 24% of black people reported owning a gun compared to 36% white people. Now, that has actually gone up since that came out. The NPR said in 2020 that whites account for 49% and blacks account for 32% of gun ownerships and Hispanics for 21%. So black people out here owning guns, and clearly they free mind about it. And I'm just a little conflicted.
How you feel about it, JJ?
I think I'm for it. So I definitely would say to have a gun, but I understand the reservation and apprehension behind not having one, just being a black man in America.
Right.
Because you already at risk, quote unquote, for being
Right.
black, right? So you have a gun now. That's another, just something else for them,
Right.
for the laws or for whoever else to come get you. But also, bro, you got to protect yourself. You got to protect
Right.
you. You got to protect your family. And you just got to, like, I think about just having a gun from the standpoint of if somebody try to run up in your house,
You want to be able to pop.
And I
especially
can understand that.
especially now, like if you are trying to get married and have a family, right? Like you don't want to be caught where now it's like somebody's coming into your house and now Olivia is in trouble. Like, what you
Right.
gonna do to protect her?
Right.
Like you say you throw your hands for you, cool, but now you got a family to protect. Like, you just don't want to be caught off guard from that. You know
Nah,
what
that's
I mean?
real.
I am conflicted also, but for argument's sake, I'll be anti-gun. Okay, so Dante, if I give you a Lamborghini, what are you gonna do?
Drive it. What was I supposed to say?
So if you get a gun, what you gonna want to do?
Shoot it. and will.
And that's kind of where I'm at. I understand more having a shotgun in your house for home invasions.
Oh, but you're saying
You're saying like to carry one
You're
with
saying
you.
To just
to carry
have a
with
gun
you.
with you.
You-
give you a
I
little-
do agree with that. If you have a gun with you, I feel like you are more prone to use
like
it.
look for reasons to use it.
So it's like if you feel like you're in a position of power, I feel like you're gonna use the power. Like that's gonna be your number one option when other options should come first. Like if you're in a scenario where you can get away, you're gonna be like,
Flee.
What am I running for? I got a whole gun.
You need to run.
You know what I'm saying? And now you in a shootout situation where it could have been avoided as you could just leave.
So, bro, it's funny that you say that because there was a situation where a motorcyclist ended up getting killed. I guess he cut off a driver. The motorcyclist cut off the driver. He pulled over, got off his motorcycle, had his gun on him,
Right.
start walking towards the car, waving the gun,
Yeah.
but he did not know
The other
that the
guy
person
also-
who was driving the truck,
See,
and they end up pow, and he end up dying.
he miscalculated. He thought he was in a position of
He
power.
thought he was in position of power.
And so that's
So
my
somebody got the
hesitation.
bigger gun.
So I would just advise if you're gonna get a gun, make sure your mind is right. Make sure that's not your first option. That should be your last resort in my mind. Like using a gun, that's a big deal to me.
Facts.
And I mean that's basically where I'm
But
at with it.
I feel like that's more of a reflection of the person, right? Like,
I think power corrupts, bro.
yeah, I mean, you can,
Regardless,
you be.
anything can corrupt though.
Look what happened to Spider-Man.
I haven't seen it yet. Chill
You haven't
out.
seen it?
The new one?
Yeah.
No.
I'm just saying in general.
Like,
Bro, anybody who becomes a superhero, you ain't out here trying to fight crime when you're a regular person. You get a couple power and you be like, I can save the world.
Immediately.
But that same situation, bro, like, yeah, you could say power corrupts in the sense of like the dude now also has a weapon, so he can flaunt that to say, he's in a position now, he's in a bind where if he didn't have it, he would never have used it. But now he's trying to use it, and now he's in this situation, right? But on the same token, if he didn't have it, he could also have been killed. Or
Who, the
whatever
guy on the
he's-
motorcycle?
No, I'm not talking about that guy. I'm talking about the scenario that you originally gave.
Well, if somebody uses it when they don't have to?
Yeah, when
I
they
think
don't
that's
have
the
to.
same as a motorcycle.
But the difference is the dude is. I'm talking about it from like a defensive, like he is actively on the
Technically,
offense.
the guy in the car was the defense.
Yeah, he's
was
on the offense.
defense.
Like, bro, I got a gun. You cut me off in traffic.
Same thing. The guy in the truck drives off. Why are you letting somebody walk to your car with a gun? He's he's shooting him because if he doesn't have a gun, I guarantee he drives off.
But he saw him with that heater.
So you leave.
You shoot.
That's no. So that's a scenario where you can leave. But I'm talking about a scenario where you don't have an option to leave. You still have something on you to protect you.
I can understand that, but I think the majority of shootings are
Happen.
avoidable.
You're saying people can
People
leave.
are only shooting because they have a gun.
So I think it goes down to like there needs to be more education and
Yes.
stipulations around people having guns.
I don't know
how you would do that.
I don't know. But I'm just saying that's my hesitation to everybody getting a gun. Because now everybody
It's also less regulated, but I guarantee you, if black people start going to go get more guns, it's gonna be regulated. Right now, it's not as regulated. Also, we live in Texas, y'all. Like Texas is a like what is it?
Open carry.
Open carry. Like you can just be out here toting the heat and be fine. I guess it just makes me I don't know, a little bit anxious, bro. I just feel like the world is, in a sense, a big scary place, and like sometimes you just don't know, bro. Like my little cousin got a nice car. I ain't gonna tell you what kind of car he got, but he got a nice car, and he was rolling around Oak Cliff, and somebody pulled up to him and basically was like, bro, if I had time, I would take your car. And my cousin was like, nah, no, you won't. He had the heat right next to the seat.
Yeah, that's
So like I guess to Dan Coop's point, it gives you not a false sense of confidence, but an inflated confidence.
it's an inflated confidence.
Until you need it. We get it, Coop. Sometimes you can leave, but sometimes you gotta leave the leg.
This is okay. Have you ever been in a situation where you wish you had a gun?
No.
Like personally.
Yeah, personally.
Have I ever been?
Would a gun have helped you out of a situation? Would it made it easier in the situation in your eyes?
Nah, probably.
Think about the Fresh Prince, right? Y'all all watched the first episode of Fresh Prince?
Yes.
Original.
The new episode. He pulls a gun out at the park because he has access to a gun.
Right.
He could have helped his friend. They would have got beat up probably.
Yeah, but why do that when you got a gun?
I got a gun.
That ain't want a gun because he want that smoke.
He want the regulators.
I don't want smoke.
I want a gun just from.
I want to protect my family.
From a protective standpoint, I wouldn't have a gun to be like carrying it around all the time and to be ready to use it at any means. It would be on a last resort.
Right. Yeah.
There's no other way. This is my only option right
But
now.
I've been in a situation where somebody cuts me, or if I cut somebody off and they're talking crazy to me in the car, and I want to stop. I might or might not have a gun on me.
But what if they had a gun?
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not thinking rational. At that point, I'm like, what's up? We can do whatever.
Yeah,
We
emotionally.
can take it wherever you want to
What
take
you
it.
on? I'm on.
Yeah, whatever. I might or might not have a gun on. I don't know. Y'all don't know.
I don't even know.
I don't even know. Who knows? Who knows what's happening?
So I'm gonna be honest. Right now, I just dead stuff because I'll be like, it ain't worth it.
No, I'm the same way most of the times, but I have been emotional. Like,
Oh,
man,
for sure.
Who they think they're honking
For
at?
sure. For sure. Do they not know who I am? It's almost like you got an imaginary gun.
Imagine doing that and just knowing you have a gun. It's like, I'll take it wherever y'all want to take it. But if you're being logical, you're like, I don't have a gun on me. I'm gonna leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? They might
Yeah,
have
you're
a
gonna
gun.
try to
You're trying-
figure out another
There's
solution.
another option.
So I came to my soundboard and I'm still at a crossroads.
What?
My real advice is purchase a gun, but be mindful and be wise, and that should be your last resort.
I mean, yeah, purchase a gun for only when necessary. Goop said, if you got a Lamborghini, what you gonna do? Drive it. If you got a gun, what you gonna do? Shoot it. You are already ready.
No, I would leave it at the house. I would leave it at the house.
Allegedly.
All I'm saying is this. If you try to rob this house, just know.
You gonna introduce them to Jesus?
Welcome. Jesus walks with me. Just know you have entered my playhouse.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. So that's my thing. So yeah, I want one. I'm gonna have to. That is something that I definitely have to talk to.
Also,
Olivia.
train.
Oh, for sure.
Don't just have a gun.
Yeah.
People get gun juke. No, I'm saying a lot of people get shot with their own gun.
No, that's fact. And I think that's also the second thing, bro. Is when you have kids in the house.
Yeah, you have to train.
You just gotta.
You also have to introduce them to that too.
I don't know.
See,
That's,
you gotta
have
think about
to.
it a lot.
That's where I feel uneasy.
There's a lot of stuff that goes
About,
into
like,
it. It's a
kids-
big responsibility,
kids finding it and just playing with it,
Yeah.
and because kids have died too from that.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot.
Nobody wants that.
bro. Yeah. So there's a lot of
You gotta take a lot into consideration, bro.
yes. Be wise.
Dang, I'm still at the crossroads. But if
What- so
somebody
what's
try
the,
me,
What's the number one reason that you want to get a gun?
I just feel like, bro, it's just getting crazy out here. And
Getting crazy how?
That's what I'm saying. Like, have you ever? That's why.
Like, what is it? What is getting crazy?
See, if I had a gun, I would just. Cause you challenging my mindset, and I don't like.
You said you at a crossroad. Let's break it down. Why you at a crossroad? You at a crossroad. What's getting crazy?
JJ, look, bro. I just feel like a part of my mind always thinks like worst case scenarios.
No, that's
like
real.
end of the world.
Right.
Like Hunger
It's better
Games.
to have it.
But I'm saying like,
They're not.
so, but what the world's getting crazy. How is it crazier now than it was before?
It's always been crazy. I've
watch too much news.
also always wanted a gun.
So this.
But why?
Cause the world crazy. I'm black in America. That should be enough.
I think it's an important tool to have in your arsenal, but I think it's also important to know when and how to use it. and the people around you should know when and how to use it.
You should go be a politician. That's a very political answer.
That's my real answer, because we keep it real.
JJ, does that suffice you? Does that answer suffice for you? Is being black in America not good enough for you?
Nah, I just want to know your reason. Coop gave me his. So I mean, yours sounds like you want to get it just because things are crazy. So I'm guessing just to protect yourself from the things that are crazy.
Yeah, I want to be able to protect me.
So
protect Olivia.
To me,
protect
that means
Jamie.
like you are on. You're not necessarily on the fence. You're not at the crossroads. You want to get a gun.
Yeah, you're right.
Go and cop one, man.
Yeah, like that.
Well, I have. To,
I know a guy.
I have to okay it with Olivia. I need something legal. You know what I also thought? You know what I also thought was crazy? you know what I also thought was crazy about the statistics? I was reading them and I was like, it was like, so white people own way more guns than black people. And I'm just thinking to myself, that y'all know of. Legally registered.
Yeah.
Don't try to.
No,
we
you're
keep
right.
'em.
You're right.
Ever since Nixon dropped them off in the hood, we've been keeping them ever since.
The big drums.
Be clear. You don't want it over here. So, man, I appreciate y'all just talking me through that. Like, I think it gave me a different perspective. Because I had only heard my perspective, which said, get the burner. But now I hear y'all's perspective that
Here are our
says,
concerns.
maybe you should wait. So I appreciate that. Now, guys, man, it's the end of Black History Month. It's the end of Black History Month.
It went by so fast.
Let me be corporate America. Thank goodness.
We were talking about earlier.
Now that's out the way.
Oh my good grief. That was the longest 28 days of my life. Having to come in here.
Take those Martin Luther King quotes off the wall.
All right, guys. We can quit talking to Jamal. They canceled all the diversity and inclusion trainings coming up. Cancel them. Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
We're good. So Black History Month is coming to an end, man. I hate to see it go. But I'm glad that we commemorated Black History Month on the podcast.
Yes.
By focusing on someone who has impacted the Black community every single episode. We focus on somebody different. So that is dope.
And the month may be gone, but it's Black History every month.
Yes, sir. Somebody said Black Future Month.
That was
Because we still making future, not just history. But JJ, what you got for the soundbite of the week?
Soundbite of the week this week is: you have the capacity to determine who you are or what you want to be.
I like it.
That's good.
I'm going to say that again. You have the capacity to determine who you are or what you want to be.
Who said that?
I got it from this book I'm reading.
Nonetheless, it was a great quote.
I like it.
The author is Russell Go.
Russell Go.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, it's a
Go,
book I read in a
Russell.
book.
Go, Russell. Hey, guys, man, we appreciate y'all tapping into the podcast. Hey, family. We haven't gotten a review since November, and and that's not sitting right with me. I know everybody can win the tickets to the game, but if you are listening to this podcast and you are on Apple Podcasts,
We got some on Spotify.
and, we got some on Spotify.
Yeah.
Okay, dope. Well, for everybody who done left one, this ain't for y'all. Just for the rest of y'all who be listening and ain't left no review. If you could find it in your time, in your schedule, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, guys. It literally takes a second. You just, rate us 5 stars and let us know how much you love the podcast. It's that simple.
And that's it.
And
Flame
then
emoji.
right, flame emoji. Love it, love it, love it. Hard eyes for Dante. The gist.
Mm.
Don't get nobody beat up.
I'm
Hey,
engaged.
Dante ain't fighting no more.
Dante said, it's the fans, babe.
He ain't fighting no more. He left them hands in the past.
All right, guys, I'm joking. Hey, if you do not follow us on Instagram, that's where it goes down every single week when we drop the question of the week. Follow us at thesoundboardpodcast.com. Also, keep up with me, man. I ain't on social media right now. I'm pulling the JJ.
You off?
Yep. I only get on for y'all. I only get on to look at my DMs from y'all. But other than that, I try not to be on. So y'all can follow me at Dante, DONTAE Speaks Life. Don't send me no DMs because I ain't going to see him.
You can follow me at thisiscoop_.
You can follow your boy JJ at _Jeremy J.
Hey guys, stay safe out here.
We out.
Strapped.
It's
Stay
getting
dangerous.
crazy.
Peace.
Catch y'all next episode.